Today on ZZZ Made Easy, we're simplifying the kit of Manato. If you want to learn more, check out my full How to Play Manato guide. Manato is the first A-rank Rupture Agent. As an Rupture Agent, his fire damage moves would deal sheer damage, and Manato gains sheer force equal to 10% HP and 30% attack. Manato uses Adrenaline instead of energy, but does not have any passive Adrenaline recovery in battle. You will need to be hitting enemies if you want to use his EX special. For Manato's main mechanic, hold the special button to sacrifice 10% HP to gain 100 Blazing Heart. Blazing Heart is Manato's resource bar, where he will have 100 points max. At 75 Blazing Heart, Manato enters the Molten Edge state, and will now consume 3.3 Blazing Heart every second until he runs out. Via his core passive, while in Molten Edge, Manato's basic attacks are enhanced, and he can access his EX special. His enhanced basics and assist follow-up attack will consume HP to get 50% crit damage and extra adrenaline generation rate. For all moves, while in Molten Edge, Manato receives 10% crit rate and 20% fire damage. You want to be in Molten Edge the entire fight. Manato's enhanced basic attack string is a 4-part combo, and while above 30% HP, each move consumes 3.5% max HP in exchange for that extra crit damage and adrenaline. You can always do the enhanced basics while in Molten Edge, but if you do not consume HP, you can activate the core passive. For Manato's defensive assist, you get 75 Blazing Heart. After the initial follow-up attack, you can keep pressing basic attack to do 7 more slashes. Each slash consumes 2% max HP. This is Manato's standout move, and he has full iframes during the attack. Manato's going to be draining his HP for extra damage, but he does have a few self-healing methods. In Molten Edge with 80 Adrenaline, Manato's EX special is available and can restore 33% max HP. For more healing, Manato has his additional ability, which needs a stunner support agent. On ultimate cast, Manato gains 8 Remnant Flame. On chain attacks, he gets 4 stacks. During his enhanced basic attack or the assist follow-up slashes, Manato consumes 1 Remnant Flame to heal 2% max HP. Manato can heal with his regular special as well if you get hit during the attack or while charging. This has a 20-second cooldown though, and only restores 20% of missing HP. To summarize, Manato gains Blazing Heart either by sacrificing HP or you can perfect assist in. Molten Edge consumes Blazing Heart to enhance Manato's basics and gives him crit and fire damage bonuses. However, Manato's enhanced basics and assist follow-up will consume HP. Manato has to get EX special to heal, or you can chain attack or ultimate for Remnant Flame stacks. Remnant Flame offsets the HP drain, so Manato does appreciate a stunner, and double chain attacks will be a good idea. It is important to play around the EX special. Once you have EX special, you cannot access Manato's regular special anymore. Try to stock up on Blazing Heart before he hits 80 Adrenaline. Manato's regular special is also vital to his Mindscapes. With M2, after Manato gets hit during his special, he can press basic attack to do his assist follow-up from on field. With M6, Manato can use special on stunned foes and also trigger his assist follow-up manually. If you want a more aggressive playstyle, try get Mindscape 2. It opens up a new way to deal damage instead of just basic attacking and dodge countering, plus it's really fun. For builds, Manato wants crit stats and HP. His signature A-rank Deb engine, Relowist, grants 25% HP and 15% fire damage. After losing HP, Manato gets 15% crit rate for 5 seconds, perfect synergy with his HP draining kit. For other options, you can use each one's signature for more HP and crit rate. Among A-ranks, the Battle Pass Radio Wave Journey has HP main stat and grants sheer force via chain attacks and ultimate. The Craftable Puzzle Sphere is okay, but not that ideal with its percent attack main stat and EX special reliance. For Drive Disc, Manato grants crit rate or crit damage in Petition 4, fire damage percent HP in Petition 5, and then percent HP in Petition 6. For 2-piece sets, Woodpecker Electro or Branch and Blade Song are fine for crit rate or crit damage. Yunkwei Tails' 2-piece grants 10% HP, which is perfectly good, and the 4-piece is usable but not perfect. Manato can save EX special for the stun phase with a double chain attack to proc the max crit rate and sheer damage bonuses. That's fine, but you can't do this outside the stun phase. For other 4-piece sets, you can try Infernal Metal, but that relies on burn procs. If neither of these are to your liking, you can also do a triple 2-piece setup. For teams, Manato works with any stunner or support, which is fairly flexible to build around. Ideally, you want a sheer force buffer, which is either Pan Yin-Hu or the new S-rank Lucia. Both of them have healing ultimates, which is great for Manato. You can then pick up a stunner for a standard DPS team. Jufufu is solid as an off-field fire stunner who provides great general buffs and gives Manato all the time to fight on field. For a similar role, you can also use Trigger or the A-rank Polkara. Collider can work as another fire stunner who works with Rupture Agents. For supports, you can actually run Lucia and Pan Yin-Hu together. You can also use the attack buffers like Astra and Yuzuha, but they're not as effective as the straight sheer force buffers. If you want to get creative, Lighter is an excellent fire stunner, but his buffing additional ability requires an attacker like Orphe or a Sons of Caledon member. Caesar's attack buff and shield do benefit Manato, and you could try double stunners with Pulchra. There is also Bernice for another off-field double DPS comp, just with burn anomaly instead of crit damage like Orphe. Manato is a fun A-rank DPS, but you do want to prop him up with some S-rank allies if possible. His HP draining and self-recover gameplay requires a lot of on-field time, and you do need to watch his Blazing Heart meter. With M2 and M6, you can get more opportunities to smack some baddies into the ground. This follow-up is so simple, but it's just hilarious to use. During version 2.3, you can earn a free copy of Manato and get his alternate outfit by completing the main story and events. If you want to learn more, check out my full How to Play Manato guide. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.